Welcome to Taiwandering, Jason. I have a special treat for you. I'm actually staying at the Grand Hotel in Taipei, and I have a special history with this place. My grandfather and my grandma, they used to take me up to Yuanshan and play badminton every single morning. And this is the hotel at Yuanshan, and we used to park right by the parking lot here. And so I've always wanted to stay here. I am finally getting the opportunity to do that, so I am super excited. Join me in this week's episode while I stay at the Grand Hotel of Taipei.
One of the most iconic landmarks in Taipei is the Grand Hotel by Yuanshan. Built in 1952, it's Taiwan's first five-star hotel and has hosted many famous guests. Whenever I walk through the doors, it makes me feel like I've been transported to a Chinese palace in a bygone era. In fact, it's called the Dragon Palace because an estimated 220,000 dragons can be found here. Since this is such a regal-looking building, many couples choose to have their wedding pictures taken here. In 1968, the hotel was rated as one of the world's top 10 hotels by US Fortune magazine. Ever since I was little, I've been fascinated by this building, but never had a chance to stay in it. So I decided to remedy this situation and booked a night at the Dragon Palace.
I am walking into my room at the Grand Hotel Taipei and decided to get a room with a view. This is actually in the 4th floor. Let's see, it's pretty swanky. Nice place here. They gave us some dragon fruit, a banana, and an apple. Look at these stunning chairs here. Traditional Chinese style chairs. Check out this view. Absolutely gorgeous. The reason why I wanted to book this place is because of this view. It's the main arch, so we're at the front of the building. And then you can see the Taipei 101 building all the way down. Now, a lot of these rooms were remodeled because there was a fire, I think in the 90s. I actually remember when I came to visit one year that it was closed down.
Since it opened in 1952, the Grand Hotel has seen its fair share of famous guests. In 1960, Dwight D. Eisenhower was the only US president to visit while still in office. Richard Nixon, Ronald Reagan, and Bill Clinton even visited Taiwan and stayed in the hotel. Other famous guests include Elizabeth Taylor, Margaret Thatcher, and Nelson Mandela. I wonder if I'll ever make their wall of fame as one of their famous guests. Until then, my main goal is to find the secret tunnels that were only made public after the fires in 1995.
So I'm walking the secret tunnels of the Grand Hotel Taipei, and there's also a slide as well, which I'm going to show in a second. So guys, it is a beautiful evening. This is the first time I've really seen it lit up like this at night. Usually when I come, it's in the morning when my grandpa and grandma used to take me here. It's just astounding to see the hotel all lit up like this. It's just a magnificent night. I think I'm just gonna spend the rest of the night just chilling on the balcony and looking at the beautiful Taipei skyline.
So early the next morning, my dad and I decided to climb up Yuanshan and visit the badminton court that I frequented as a kid.
Now the reason why I'm scratching is because there are a lot of mosquitoes here. The joke was always that these Taiwan mosquitoes liked American blood because we were a delicacy for them. But if you take a look at this, this is the badminton club that they played at. My grandfather, he's getting up there in age. He's about 90 years old now. And so he doesn't make it up to Yuanshan anymore. And so my dad and grandfather have not really kept up the badminton courts. But that's what they used to do. They used to come up here every single morning and sweep the courts. And you can see that there's moss growing on the courts now. And this is where we would hang out, drink tea, and just kind of socialize. These were fond memories for me, playing badminton with my grandfather and grandmother. And for everybody who is curious, this is my dad. Frank, and he is also staying at the Grand Hotel as well. And as you can tell, he is also getting bitten up by mosquitoes too. So say hi to everybody, Dad. Okay, so I'm at a very beautiful spot here at Yuanshan, very scenic area. You can see the mountains, you can see the city too. And usually when you come up to Taiwan, it's just sweltering heat, but this is just fantastic weather, nice cool breeze. Okay everybody, I am at a place called Lao Di Fang, which literally translates to old place, and it is a gorgeous view of Taipei. Look around me, you can see the entire city, also the Taipei 101 in the background. Alright, so I just got back from my hike, took a shower, and I am dressed in a Japanese yukata. And it looks kind of like a kimono bathrobe thing. I definitely recommend staying at the Grand Hotel of Taipei. It is kind of pricey, but I was able to find a good deal on the internet so that it only came out to $108 American. Absolute steal. Just the view itself is worth the money. So if you ever get a chance to come to Taipei, try to stay at the iconic Grand Hotel of Taipei.